this tractor's in a sticky situation. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, there are some things you can try before phoning a friend. So stick around and we're going to see if we can unstick this stuck tractor.
Welcome to my cluttered garage. You know I'm really glad you're here. Yeah.
This is neighbor John.
Hey,
John?
I don't know why we're smiling so much about a stuck tractor, but here it is.
Well, John called me because he thought this would be a great opportunity to show folks the kind of things we can try if you get your tractor stuck before using another tractor to pull it out. So we're hoping we can get it out without pulling it, but it doesn't look too hopeful. It's pretty in there.
Actually, I called Ed to help me get the tractor out. And he said this would be a great opportunity to teach. So,
that's true.
Yeah.
All right, so John's going to jump on the tractor. What we're going to do is first, there are three things that I can think of that you can try when your tractor's stuck. First of all, that's a four-wheel drive tractor, so obviously make sure four-wheel drive's engaged. And then the second thing is tractors have a differential lock, so you lock those two rear wheels together, so you end up with rear traction in both wheels, and then your front traction, you're going to have at least one wheel traction there.
Because everybody's seen one wheel spin and the other doing nothing.
And the other one is with the differential. So by engaging that diff lock, you can get traction in both back wheels. And then the other thing we can do, since you have a front end loader here, is that a technique that people use is to take the front end loader, you curl it forward, push it down, and you kind of use it to back the tractor out. You use the pressure of that loader. So we have three things to try, and then if that doesn't work,
then we get a bigger boat.
A bigger boat.
Yeah.
In this case, a smaller boat, because we have the B2601 on standby, which is much smaller than this tractor, but we'll give that a try as our fourth option. So, ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's see what happens. Really stuck. So you got at least three wheels spinning. So now maybe push the bucket down and see if you can use the bucket to push yourself out a little bit. So what do we think? Plan B?
I think so. You saw the bucket pushed us a little bit. We started to rock up out of the trench, but then the bucket is in mud. So all it did was end up pushed us, what, a couple inches, and then we scooped up a bucket full of mud.
And the hole where you filled up the bucket is now full of water. That's how wet it is here.
Yeah.
So,
and also, whenever I sink the bucket to try to get a bite, it digs the bush hog lower.
yeah. So we could try and disconnect the bush hog, but I think it would be nearly impossible on that angle. So I think our next bet is to try and yank it out. You think that's...
I think so. I think
if I just hook to the back, maybe the back of the bush hog, give you a little extra help, and keep doing what you're doing.
Leave the bucket in the air to try to keep the bush hog up in the air too.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
All right, so I'm going to wrap this chain around the drawbar. This is like a sliding board. Chain to chain.
I don't know if that's...
All right, we're going to see if I can nudge you back just enough to give you a little help. You'll have to still use those other techniques. But with a little help, we might get it. Four-wheel drive here, low gear, low speed. As is often the case, this is not going as planned. I thought we'd be out here maybe 20 minutes, and just at first I was hoping the tractor would get itself out on its own free will, but that didn't work. So then I thought if we just guide it with a little bit of extra help from the B2601, that might help. But this thing is down to the axle, and anything we try, it just goes deeper and deeper. So John went to get a come along, and we're going to try and pull it with the B2601 inch by inch. If we can get 1 inch, use the come along to lock it in place, move another inch, lock it in place, it might work. I got to say, I'm not as hopeful as I once was. In the end, we may have to get a bigger machine out here. We have had much wetter winters, but the problem is that this particular area of the farm has a spring running right through it here. So this is wet. Even when it's dry everywhere else, this stays wet apparently. So that's a bad place to drive. All right, so next attempt is you're gonna ratchet that. I'm gonna pull, we'll see if we can get an inch out of it. Ratchet it. All right. I gotta admit, I'm not very hopeful at this point.
Nah, that's...
How long did you think we'd be out here today? I was thinking 20 minutes.
I thought, you know, a cup of coffee.
All right, let's see what we can do.
See if it's moving. Let's just see if this works.
Something's moving if you're getting any clicks out of it.
You want to try to drive a little while I click?
Yeah, let me try and pull that forward. See if it goes forward at all. Keep coming. Yeah. Go. There you go. Okay.
Hell yeah, we've come a foot forward.
Yeah.
Oh, easy a foot.
Look, here's where the back of the brush hog was. See?
Oh yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah.
I think it's coming. And that's when it hit me. I realized we had wrapped the chain around the back of the bucket. So I thought, if I dump the bucket will act like a pulley or a winch, and it will pull the chain toward the tractor, or pull the tractor toward the chain, therefore pulling it out of the mud. So I thought, let's give it a try. All right, we disconnected the chain. Now I'm going to try the bucket trick. Going to use the bucket to help pull myself forward. Going down again. Oh, geez. Going down again. Sorry, don't stop now. Don't stop, baby. We're going through. A little to the right. Gas up a little bit. Holy smokes. We got success.
Did it! All right, Ed. Thumb up. Should we get a shot of the big hole we left in the ground? I'm not as steady on the camera as Ed, but holy moly, look at this hole.
Holy smokes, John.
All right.
I didn't think, I really thought we were done for. I thought they're going to bring in a bigger tractor. The compact tractor proved to be worthless for this challenge, unfortunately.
There's just not enough weight on the
Not
tires
enough
for
weight.
it to do anything.
Your idea of the come along was brilliant. 1 inch at a time.
Manual labor got it.
Manual labor, little help from the self-help from the tractor.
My cluttered garage comes through with the bucket trick.
The bucket trick to scoop us out right at the
That
end.
was great. Ed, I think you should go show a picture of the hole from the back.
I will do that. I will do
quite a
that.
hole. Well, thank you very much. It was
Thank you, John.
It was good.
Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I invite you to join us. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Maybe we'll see John again sometime.
And maybe Ed will include a link to a new come along.
Yeah, we did lose one come along in the
That's it,
project.
yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, Ed.
Thanks, John.
Time to wrap it up.
See ya. Just in case you wonder how stuck this tractor was, it's down to my thigh. I'm not even going to step in here because it just keeps sinking like quicksand. Okay, I might be gone by the time you get here.